Hey there everyone, how are you all doing today? I am the Perpetual Noob. Welcome back to the land of Boletaria. Anyways, this is episode 9 of my Demon's Souls playthrough Beyond Two Swords. I'm gonna do a quick check of my world tendency. I am actually playing offline right now. I originally, in episode 8, had wanted to deal with some pure white tendency events, specifically in like the Shrine of Storms and the Stonefang Tunnel, which you can see here are both at pure white tendency. I don't think the rest of them are. I think they are all just like one off. Yeah, because they don't seem to have the same glowing effect. But I forgot to do that in episode 8. Kind of got all hung up in the excitement of killing Flame Lurker, and finally completing that task. So as I am offline and as I am going to try to do some pure white world tendency events, I am going to take a lovely, ooh, look at that, little swan dive. Specifically, so I can now get, I can go into both the Shrine of Storms and the Stonefang Tunnel without worry of changing the world tendency. Now, in Shrine of Storms, it's to pick up the weapon Makoto, which I went up the wrong staircase again, which is kind of silly because my build isn't going to use it, but when it comes to RPGs in general, and especially the Souls games, I'm a bit of a magpie, where I just want to collect everything, whether or not it applies to my build. Oh good, was starting to wonder if my souls are going to be stuck on that ledge, which you probably can't walk back up. Maybe the game would let you walk back up, but I'm not going to test it right now. I already took one swan dive, I don't want to bother taking another. And I know that I've heard that, yeah, you can make the swan dive off of here, off of this ledge, as long as you roll. I think as long as you roll in time, you will dodge that ledge and you'll land splat right where you generally spawn within the Nexus. We've all seen how skilled I am at this game. I didn't really want to take that chance. With me having half health, I'm gonna swap back to the Cling Ring before stepping into the Shrine of Storms. I have no health. That's okay, I've got Full Moon Grass with me. And let's head off to... You know what, we'll head off to 4-1, the Shrine of Storms here, just to get the dialogue. Again, I don't need Makoto, but it's a cool weapon, it's got a cool name, so I'm gonna go after it. Because I'll level with you. My build is really, I'll say, really stupid. It really, oh cool, I did not know that I would spawn with full health. That's fun. But as you can see, there's a second guy over there, and he's talking to us.
You seem to have your head about you. Come here. You have much to gain.
I apologize, you really couldn't hear what he was saying over the sound of my parry, but at least you had the text down below. I am a big fan of subtitles when they are given, because I don't always hear everything, and it's easier for me to process information when I get to read and hear.
I am Satsuki. I seek a keepsake of my father. Have you seen the sword inscribed? Makoto, I will offer you demon souls if you can help me find it.
I love Satsuki's equipment. I at least love his body piece. I mean, look at that collar. Look at that. Wish I could... Oh, there. Oh, I got a little bit of a zoom in. Look at that thing. Such a high collar. But notice that his sheath does not have a sword in it. There's nothing in there. Pretty nice touch, honestly. Now, we know where Makoto is. It's actually in 4-2. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to take the time. I was just thinking, do I want to actually go through all of 4-1? Or do I just want to say, screw it, we'll come back to the Nexus, and we'll go straight to the Adjudicator Archstone? Because this is where Makoto actually is. And it's one of those, and this is one of those world tendency events that doesn't entirely make sense. Because when you come in to this area, the sword is actually where you find Saint Urbane. And when the world tendency is not pure white, the sword is on this, up above on this, essentially a stalactite. What looks like a stalactite. And you can't access it. But when the world isn't... Ooh. What's up, Grave Robber Blige?
Oh, hello. I'm here to please. What can I get you?
I'm here for some more... Ooh, you also have... You also have some nice grasses. I don't need any of these weapons. I would like a few more arrows. Let's go to 76 for a nice round 200. Taking forever to count this high. Boop! Okay. I've got full moon. You know, I don't... screw it. I'm totally overpowered now.
Be sure not to get yourself
Thanks,
killed.
Grave Robber Blige. Ooh, look at that. Just kind of popped into existence there. Boop. And boop. Whoa! That Shadow Man got a lot closer than I expected. Alright. So, the sword Makoto is sitting atop a stalactite in this area where you meet Saint Urbane. But in pure white world tendency, it's not. It's on the ground. There really isn't much in the way of explanation. We'll just walk down the stairs. See? Here it is. It's on this body when it was originally up there. Meh. Whatever. I mean, that doesn't make much sense. The fact that Satsuki comes down from his lofty perch, that does make a little bit of sense. Because the further or the closer you are to pure white tendency, the weaker the monsters become. And so and essentially the stronger the player becomes. So I actually have more health while in soul form in pure white world tendency than if this was pure black tendency. Now I'm just trying to figure out which way I gotta go to get back up and out of here. Oh, what's this? Oh, geez. Wow. Yeah. Oh, geez. Trap. And not the right way to go up the stairs either. They're not the right stairs to ascend to get out of here. Ah, wow. There I stood, standing like a moron, just wondering what the bright floor tile was going to give me. They were at least kind of nice about that in Demon's Souls. Floor traps are incredibly obvious, or at least are supposed to be. Some idiots, such as myself, will just stare at them and go, "Ooh, look at the shiny thing. What's it do?" And then get shot in the face. So anyways, with the world tendency, the monsters get a little bit weaker, and you gain a little bit more HP while in soul form. So in pure white, it kind of makes sense that Satsuki would then be like, "Oh, well, it's safe to come down now," and would talk to you. Now, as far as I know, I think this is, yeah, I think each world has only like one pure white and one pure black kind of events. So this will change the world tendency now that I have Makoto. Now I could have just taken the idea of not even bothering to go back here. Oh. Oh, wow, look at that time. Look at that recovery. Oh. And cool, I caught it. Yeah. How about that, skeleton? Hey, Satsuki. I got something for you.
Ah. You have found the Makoto, have you? Bless your good fortune. And, well, your good work. Now, just hand the Makoto over to me.
Well, are you going to give me the demon souls you promised? I mean, if you are, then yeah, I'll totally give this to you. You know what? You're a trusting guy. I mean, you look like a trustworthy guy. I'll totally hand this over to you.
Yes. Yes. This is she. This luster. It's finally mine. Except, could this sword really be as deadly as the rumors claim? There is only one way to find out.
Wait, what? Oh my god! I had no idea that you would try to betray me. Okay. Silly, man. How do you think I stole that sword? Yep. Not nearly as deadly as you thought, was it? Jerk. I'll take that back. Thank you very much. And in case you weren't aware, if you say no to giving him the sword, he then fights you for it anyways. With a sword that he pulls out from somewhere? No idea where he gets it from. But he does, and he fights you. So, either way, you're gonna have the Makoto once you get it. Which was kind of nice. Kind of nice of Demon Souls and FromSoft to do. That they're like, hey, you've got to get your world to this particular alignment. So we are going to reward you for it. Now here, I think there's actually a couple. No, it's not. There isn't a couple. It's the same kind of idea. So if we are in pure white tendency here, once again, the monsters will be a bit weaker. I'll have a bit more HP in soul form. And there should be a particular gentleman awaiting our visit. Now, the reward that he will... Oh, right, I killed Flame Lurker, so there's another Crystal Lizard. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can pull this off. This Crystal Lizard and I. Wow. Thank you. Compound. Short bow +8. I had to check. I couldn't remember what number it was. At what level it was at yet. Hey, buddy. bad miner. Chunk of clear stone, shard of clear stone, large hardstone shard. Nifty. Ooh, wait, I need those large hardstone shards, I think. But anyways, enough about that. Just gonna continue down this way. So essentially, you're heading towards Flame Lurker by way of the shortcut. I suppose there is a way. Nope, there isn't. Okay, bad idea. Bad idea. Whew. Run around that miner. I thought there was another way down. Maybe. Yeah, it's because of that. How does one get over there? Peculiar. Oh well. I guess it is. Man, that's gonna bug me. There must be some way when you come from that side to get that item. Well, fine. Whatever. So there are gonna be a couple more crystal lizards here. Now that I've killed Flame Lurker. So their timers have respawned. Or their respawn counters have reset. Wow. English. I has it. I was gonna try to line up a headshot, but there aren't headshots in this game. Cool, got one without one noticing. Now I think I can shoot out the bottle. Yep. Look at that. Shot out the bottle and made a part of it float. Well, that's okay. Oh, wow. I love my bow. That is just fantastic. Sharpstone shards. Oh, more hardstone shards. Hello, Scurver. That is this gentleman right here. A friendly old chap.
Egad! Oh, you nearly frightened me to death, creeping up on me like that. My name is Scurver. I seek treasures of the unknown. I'm impressed you've come this far. Were you guided by a sixth sense or a brash imprudence? Either way, you've more skill than I.
Probably a bit of dumb luck, really.
Let us put that skill to work. There is a temple beyond here, below the ground. It is a work of art, molded by the ancient burrowers to appease the bones of dragons.
Ooh.
As a precaution, a broad sword which can crush bone and slay dragon is stored in the temple. Truth told, it is the laughing stock of many a swordsmith. They say it's as blunt as a bludgeon.
Well, that's not fair.
A dull blade meant to slay a dragon. Curious, is it not? I would search for it myself, but I'm afraid I'd fare poorly against the demons. If you happen to come upon the sword, please let me have a look at it. This place is magnificent, eh? The bones of dragons exuding awe, a dream come true.
He says a lot of interesting stuff. Scurver. I mean, his full title is Scurver the Wanderer. But it's so interesting that he... Oh, wait. I'm gonna probably go the wrong... Okay. Let's hope I make this. That he's talking about how, you know, he can't fare well against the demons, yet somehow he ended up down here. And you've already seen that you do have to go through at least the Stonefang miners, which then suggests that the Stonefang miners don't give him any trouble. But why would that be? It's not like you have to do anything to actually piss them off. I should probably eat some of this. And did I catch a ladder yet? No, I haven't found the ladder yet. I think this one's okay though. Boop! But then he also mentions... Uh-oh. Oh, no plunging attacks! Did I hit it? I did not. Son of a gun. Ah, big sword fail. Oop. But he talks about so many different things, like how the fact that the bones of the dragon are exuding ore, and that is the idea of like what you're using to upgrade your weapons and your equipment. But then you've got, you know, these guys dropping ore. He has a lot of dialogue. Is very interesting to listen to, and brings a holy crap, another pure greystone, which is really funny because that's why you show. Oh, right. So the weapon that Skurver is talking about is a weapon called the Dragon Bone Smasher, which is a favored weapon amongst many players of this game. See, look at that. We're already at Flame Lurkers, Archstone. I'm just going to run a little bit forward here. And again, part of the pure world tendency that doesn't make much sense. Because when you're not in pure white world tendency, there would be rocks blocking. Ah, nuts. Right, I have to go through a fog gate. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, that's somebody who's going to be very unhappy to see us. Let me see, do I have a shard of Archstone? I do not. Well, okay. Then, I guess we're gonna do this fight. Because I can't just leave. So let's enter the fog. And we will take on the Dragon God. Which is that giant guy right out there. I don't know if he can see me yet. So anyways, the weapon I'm going to go grab is the Dragon Bone Smasher, which is a fantastic weapon that a lot of players love to use. It is not a weapon... It is not a weapon that I will be using, but I figured since I had Pure White Tendency in Stonefang Tunnel, I might as well go after it. Cool, got it. Chunks of Heartstone. Something I need, so that is good. And here it is, the Dragon Bone Smasher. Look at that. It's actually kind of cool how it's just, well, stuck in the ground like a sword in the stone kind of idea. But yep. Here, let me put it on. Yeah. Look at that thing. Just this flat. Oh wow, I can two-hand it. That's awesome. Just this huge weapon though. But it has an added property that when you are struck by it, it flattens you. So that's why a lot of players like to use it. For its added effect. Okay. But now on to... Let's move on past the Dragon Bone Smasher and move on to the Dragon God fight that we are in right now. So as you can see, the Dragon God's eyes are yellow, which means that the Dragon God currently does not see us. That is a good thing. This fight is essentially what Bed of Chaos... He saw me. Oh, did it? But this was apparently, you could essentially say, the inspiration for the Bed of Chaos fight in Dark Souls. Yeah, we all loved that fight, didn't we? But this too is a puzzle fight. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Well, that went well. Okay. So right now, the Dragon God is looking for the puny undead. Has diverted its attention. Holy crap! Run, run. Cool. Safe spot. Whew. Okay. And that's how this fight goes. You try to avoid being seen by the Dragon God, and you run away. And then you come up to one of these nifty magical ballistas with these terrifying spears loaded into them already, and you push this magic button, and this happens. Look at that. About almost half of the Dragon God's health gone. I mean, look at the size of that spear. You can see the end of it all the way from here. And you've got the scale of the size of this Dragon God. Look at that. Just awesome. And it was very nice of the Dragon God to free up this little bit of space here. How nice. So that we could continue on with killing it. But now you do at least get a bit more time, because the Dragon God will now look down, and then the Dragon God will look up. Some say this is in pain. I think it probably is. Either in pain, or just because it has nothing else to do now that one of its arms is permanently connected to the earth. So we'll look up again there, buddy. We'll make another run for it. Cool. Able to get them both in that time. Nice. Oh yeah, see this little entry here? That little open portion? Yeah, don't take that. Not while the Dragon God is still up. And moving. As much as the Dragon God is up and moving. That is instant death. Or just run. Probably gonna... Yeah, you're gonna... Probably... Wait, oh, wow. There's a roar. There's a roar. But you are once again in a perfectly safe spot. And there is an item over there. We will grab that in a moment. Because we have to deal with this spear, which has some very interesting symbology on it. Very interesting symbols. The symbology of the spear is interesting. I do know the English language. Now we just press the magic button again. Boop. And we have essentially solved the puzzle of the Dragon God boss fight. Now, as you can see, the Dragon God isn't completely dead. Oh no. He wasn't bad enough that you would have to take your time. Look, a Master's Ring. take a quick look at that. Raises direct hit damage, lowers other damage. A ring made of straw rope. Damage from direct hits increases while damage from all other attacks decreases. Again, it's a ring from a faraway land known for its swordsmithing, said to be imbued with a distinct spell. So, Demon Souls implemented a system that is this direct hit system, with the idea that certain weapons, it seems to be mainly axes, but I think almost every weapon has some factor with the direct hit system that if you hit at just the edge of the weapon, you'll deal more damage than if you hit closer with the weapon. So if I hit somebody like just at the range of my claymore, it would hurt and do more damage than if I hit them while I was closer to them. But again, I think that only applies to the axe class in this game. I think. I never really dealt with it because I'm not good enough to really space my opponents like that. Now, this part can be tricky if you have no ranged, because the only damage, I believe the only damage this guy will take, yep, shot him straight through the eye, nothing happened, is when you shoot the horn at the edge of its jaw. I don't know why, but the horn is what takes damage. Not this fleshy bit over here. Ooh, never mind, that fleshy bit did take some damage. Why does this fleshy bit not take damage? But this is very tricky if you only have a melee weapon, because that right there, that'll hurt a lot. Fleshy bits. And one more shot. And that is how you defeat the Dragon God. Yep. I think it was essentially put in here. The Dragon God fight was put in here only to give players a somewhat easy arch demon to beat. And there's a legendary soldier's soul. Oops, yeah, close that. Because to progress past the Kingdom of Boletaria World 2, right there. The game told us. The game told you what I was about to tell you. So, right after the Tower Knight, this thick colorless fog blocks your passage to 1-3. And they said that you had to have a soul of an archdemon to get past it. Well, they kind of, it seems like they made the Dragon God so there's like an easier boss to beat. You know, it's a boss that you don't need to be really good at the combat. You just need to know the system and figure it out. Gosh, my hair is just so red. Oh my goodness, I forgot about poor Scurver. I mean, I don't need the pure Greystone that he's going to give me for showing him the Dragon Bone Smasher, but jeez. Should at least give that to him. Oh, and here's the new Archstone and its explanation, which is the Archstone of the Demon Dragon God. The underground shrine was made to worship as well as seal in the Dragon God. The ancestors of the excavators revered it as a god and maintained it well. So it shows that even those who worshipped the Dragon God knew that it was probably a bad idea to allow the Dragon God to kind of run around on its own, which is kind of interesting. So that was their little bit to explain, oh, here's why Here's why there are these giant ballistas. Wow. So little damage to those guys. Man, they do have some good... Oh, cool. A chunk of hardstone. Oh, wait. What's my item burden? Oh, crud. I've only got 6 left, and a pure greystone counts as 10. Okay. Oh, well, I don't need the cling ring, so I can actually wear the ring of Herculean strength, which means that, there we go, my item burden is much higher now. Alright. We'll continue our little run here. We'll go visit Scurver. We'll get his pure greystone. I'm going to check. There must be. Huh. How do I get... How does one get over there? Boy, that one's gonna bother me. I mean, can you get there from like a roll? I don't want to do that. Because I am in human form now, and if I accidentally die, I knock this... Well, I shouldn't say accidentally. If I just happen to die while in human form, I knock the world tendency back out of pure white. But that is the whole reason for me coming back here. And thankfully I still have my thief's ring on. So neither of these crystal lizards are aware of my presence. Let's blow up the wine bottles again. Aw, no magic floating bits of wine bottles. And I wonder if that is... If a crystal lizard flipping over onto its back is just a random chance. Honestly, I think I have to have this equipped to show Mr. Scurver here.
Wonderful! The arts of swordsmanship applied in a perfectly useless manner. Oh, do not mind me. Thank you, it was a pleasure. Please, take this as a small show of thanks. Take care of that sword, will you? She's a beauty.
Fantastic. And what's really great is, yeah, Scurver doesn't want the sword, he just wants to see it. So you don't have to fight him for it. Which honestly would be a really... that'd be a tough fight. Not only because Scurver is such a nice guy, but because it's the Dragon Bone Smasher. It hits pretty hard. Oh, that's right, there will be another crystal lizard. Whew, I was gonna roll for that. I remembered somewhere somebody said, "Oh, geez, I'm gonna eat some grass." If you roll, that's actually what gets you killed. No, I don't. That okay. All right, crystal lizard. What? Oh wow. That was a pretty lucky shot on my part. I'll admit that. I will most certainly admit that. Oh no! Oh no! So, Scriver ends up giving you that pure Greystone, because Greystone is the crushing upgrade for weapons. And what better weapon represents crushing than a weapon called a Dragon Bone Smasher? It looks like it is a a blunt sword. So there's that little bit of a relation right there. But it is nice that you don't have to kill Skurver. Alright, we're gonna head back to the Nexus now. And actually I think I'm gonna call this episode here. Wow, it's already been more than 40 minutes. That actually took a bit longer than I was expecting. So in any case, yeah, we will stop it here. Next episode, what am I going to do next episode? We still haven't even touched the Tower of Latria or the Valley of Defilement. But considering what my build is, and I just realized I still haven't told you what that is yet, well, then you know what? Next episode, I'll finally tell you what I'm really planning to do with my build. I think we are actually going to move forward into Boletaria, and we are going to actually try to get through the whole thing, the next 2 levels. Boletaria is the only place with 4 worlds, not just 3. So, hopefully you will all stick around for that. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate any constructive feedback in the comments section. I am the Perpetual Noob, and I will see you all next time.